Plug in your nightlight and wrap your favorite blanket around yourself, for today I'll be reading The Piano Man. Have you ever heard of The Piano Man? The story of The Piano Man is something that has been passed down in my family for a very long time. Some of us choose to believe it, while others do not. Like really, who would believe something so outrageous? The Piano Man is a story my family has been telling their kids for a very long time, and the story my mother told me. The story takes place generations ago. The story may be real or fake, but I'm not here to tell you what to believe. All I know is that due to me not having kids of my own, I thought I'd carry on the legacy of my family by sharing it online. A long time ago, in a small town my family used to live in, music was rare due to everyone having to do their part in lending a hand. Everything changed though when a strange man came into town. This man was not just some ordinary wanderer, but he explained that he was a traveling musician. He came into town with a wagon pulled by a beautiful black horse, black as the night sky. This excited the people of the town. Musician? What a strange word they'd never heard of before. The man explained that he came to town in hopes to play for the people. Everyone in the town was so excited, but my family was not so much. They believed in one thing, and that was work. Taking a break from music was silly and unproductive to them. Their feelings didn't stop the town from wanting to listen to the music, so they all prepared for the man to be able to play the next night. Something was off about the man. When they did start setting up for him to be able to play for everyone, instead of taking his piano off of his wagon, he insisted it should remain on. Once everything was set up, that night everyone gathered around the wagon in chairs, listening to the man play. He never gave a name for what he was playing, but it made everyone have the sense of relief, and even most people drifted off to sleep. He played the piano for which seemed like hours until everyone left. The music felt enchanting. It gave them all a feeling of some form of nostalgia, like seeing a sibling after years of being apart, or even enjoying a favorite food from childhood. Everyone fell asleep peacefully that night, without any stress keeping them awake. But something awoke one of my family members. You could hear the sound of the piano being played, but the sound was getting slowly distant. He ran outside to see the piano man was playing something new, in excitement. It was hard to see anything though, due to the morning mist scowling the area. He followed the sound of music until in eye's view he saw the wagon being moved and he could hear music coming from it. He also noticed something else, following behind the wagon. Small silhouettes of people. Immediate fear began to fill him when the fog began to clear up, and he saw the man playing the piano better. That was not the only thing he saw, though the silhouettes of the people were children. The man playing the piano didn't appear to be the same man as before, either. Something was different. The music may have been as beautiful as ever, but he was different. The normal colorful skin he had before appeared to be pale white, and his eyes radiated a beautiful red crimson. The piano man locked eyes with him and began to change songs, and he woke up in his bed. He believed it all to be a dream until he went outside to find out everyone was searching for their children. Everyone was in tears, losing their young. He urged the people to go after the piano man, and that he couldn't have gone far, and that he believes he was the one who took them, and that what he saw couldn't have been a dream. People told him that he was crazy, and that it isn't funny to make up such fallacies when they are all freaking out. No one has ever heard of a man called the Piano Man. When they told him that they never heard of the Piano Man, he came into town a couple nights before. He told his family about everything. Most didn't believe him and called him crazy. He swore to find the children out of guilt of not being able to stop the man. He promised that he would be back, but sadly he never came home. The story had been passed down my family for a long time. Even if the story isn't true, and none of that ever really happened, I think something we can take from the story is that we shouldn't be so reluctant to trust strangers, no matter how nice they may seem, or how they dress or look. They could just be a monster in human skin.